They might not notice it, but it's good for anyone. What we do around here is actually when you put it in reverse, you honk your horn to let everyone know that something's happening that's out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Ooh, that kind of got ugly. Okay, so I'm driving along with my seatbelt on, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're coming up to a railroad track, 100 feet before, hit your hazard lights. Okay, then you're going to come to a complete stop 50 feet before the railroad tracks. If it's a marked railroad track, you'll stop at the white line. Okay, if it's unmarked, just stop before the railroad track. Okay,
yeah.
So then you'll open your driver window. Okay, you'll open your door. You'll listen. You'll shut your fans off, radio off, whatever you need to do. Listen, look both ways. Then you slowly cross. You do not accelerate across. You slowly cross, your door's open, your window's open the whole time. Then once you get across, you can shut your door. Once your door's shut all the way, then shut your hazards off. Okay? So make sure that you keep your hazards on the whole time your door's open, no matter what. Window, it doesn't matter. Door, safety thing, keep it open. Okay?
Okay.
If you hear or see a railroad or a train coming, reverse. Okay? Don't fight to try and get through it. Don't fight to try and get through the arm or anything. If it's safe to do so, reverse. Okay? But if you notice it before you go across, then just put it in neutral and pull the parking brake and sit there. Shut your hazards off. That'll tell everyone behind you that you're sitting there and you're waiting. You're not going to go for it. Okay? Obviously don't accelerate through it. Back up when safe. Try not to back up. It's hard to explain until you're in that sort of situation. But I've been in the situation where the arm came down on top of the bus. I accelerated through it, but that's because I was most of the way through it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're starting to go, it's best to stop as fast as you can and reverse if there's no one behind you.
If you're kind of stuck if someone's behind you, aren't you?
If someone is right on your butt and they're stuck behind you, you have to blow the arm. It's better to blow the arm and break the arm, break a mirror on your bus or anything like that, than it is to get hit by the train.
Yep.
So, okay? So that's the main thing. So hazards, come to a complete stop, have your driver window open the door. Doors open until the rear bumper is all the way across the tracks. Then you shut your door while continuing to accelerate. Then you shut your hazards off.
Okay.
Okay? Another thing that depends upon where they take you on your test. Are you familiar with Grand Forks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so over here on 42nd, when you're turning you're turning off of Demers going on to 42nd. There's that turn lane that's really close to the railroad tracks.
Mm-hmm.
When you get into the turn lane, your hazards are on. So you have your turn signal to get into the turn lane, and once you get close, you turn your hazards on before you turn. Okay? So that way when you go and you turn, you can stop right at the tracks. You could be halfway through your turn. You have your hazards on, stop at the tracks, open the door, and then go through, and then shut it off. Okay? So even though you're in the turn lane and you're not in the actual lane to go across the tracks, you have your hazards on. Okay?
They'll watch for that, huh? And they'll make you go through that?
They might. Yeah. And another thing with that one is making sure that you're not turning, even if there's a car coming in the far lane, don't turn into it. Because you could get stuck in the middle of it, and then you're backing up 2 lanes, which is illegal. Backing up 2 lanes of traffic, then you're 1 lane of traffic. If you're to pick what side of the, let's say it's a double lane, there's 2 lanes and you're coming up to a railroad track, it's best to be in the right-hand lane. Okay? If you get stuck in the left-hand lane, you do everything the same. You don't change a single thing. You open your door, you might think someone's going to run into your door, but that's their fault. Because you have your hazards on. You're warning them that you're stopping and opening the door. You open the door and your window anyway. Try and be as far as you can to the left-hand side of the lane as a safety thing. But
Sure.
Yep.
Good.
So,
Okay.
right? Any other